Hello, it's Paul. Please leave a message, and if I don't call back, then call me again because I'm forgetful and disorganized. Thank you.
It's maybe God's way of saying, he said, look, guy, if you don't like this, you don't have to stick around. So how about a little health scare? So I was kind of convinced, well, okay, I'm going to pull up my socks. It's, the forces are trying to tell me that life is a beautiful thing. So I went back to the doctors, and Dr. Fraser said, how are you feeling? And I said, oh, I feel fantastic. He said, great, great, great. He said, well, we have some answers. I said, okay. He said, it's cancer. It's lung cancer. And I'm like, whoa, didn't you just hear me say I felt terrific? I didn't want to cancel that. I didn't cancel anything, and I'm still, well, I did cancel a couple things. But, but basically I'm just trying to continue the process of experiencing life.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Paul Quarrington, Life in Music, Words and On Screen.
I've had a wonderful life, but I have one kind of unrealized ambition. That is, I would like to be a jazz singer. If I expected love when first we kissed, blame it on my youth. If only just for you I did exist, blame it on my youth. 'Cause I believed in everything like a child of 3. You meant more than anything, all the world to me. To me, I don't think what I'm doing is any remarkable thing, because I didn't cancel some things. I was a musician, and I've always found it hard to sort of rest and relax. So I'm just kind of carrying on. That I don't know why there aren't more people who don't say, well, shit, really, I'm dying. Well, I'm gonna go to Siberia and fish for taimen, or I'm gonna go to Vegas and date showgirls. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, to me, that would be a pretty remarkable story. But when I was in Newfoundland, there was this fellow who I met who said, my brother died of what you've gotten. He said, at least you're doing what you want to, and he never would. He said he would try to get healthy, and I told him, well, do some stuff that you want to do, I was fortunate enough in that a lot of the some of the stuff was already like fishing for tarpon and bonefish in the Bahamas and off Cuba. I'd done that, so I didn't have to panic or go into the Galapagos. I've been there. That's okay. I've never been to Paris. There's something.
I find little ways to amuse myself. I've become addicted to food TV. Days roll on like prairie highways, but there's no need to worry about me.
And something that pigs love to do.
Eat.
Eat.
Good answer.
Although I know I've been selling this like I'm dealing with this, impending mortality by action, and I also thought I'd watch a lot of television. It's not that I want to become a more boring person, but there are certain practicalities that you kind of have to deal with. I guess you adapt because you've got a finite amount. You sort of like have got Cinderella shoes on. Is it Cinderella? Yeah, I mean you've got to be home by a certain time, or you're gonna run out of air. Sometimes how I deal with all this is pretend I'm quite an old man in frail health. So if I was quite a writer who was in quite elderly and in frail health, they get invited places. I think they say okay, rather than say no, I might be dead. So I think the big secret is to try to derive. To squeeze all the juice out of things before you go. And so that's all I'm trying to do.
Hey Hollywood, hey Hollywood, hey Hollywood. Hey Hollywood.